Constitutional Court ruling specifically on how the Parliament of the Republic of South Africa handled the Phala case. Now the President of South Africa has to comply with the Constitutional Court ruling, including also the Parliament. Which the Constitutional Court made it clear that they violated the process that they followed regarding the report that was compiled by the panel, which was put in place by the Parliament, then led by Nosipiwe Mapisa Ngqabula. Did not actually follow the laws of South Africa. Now, the mind-boggling question is, what then will the President of the Republic of South Africa announce today? He has actually, the presidency, through its social media account, has indicated that the President will be coming through, to be precisely at exactly 8 o'clock, to make pronouncements regarding Phala Constitutional Court judgment. The questions that I know they are actually troubling a lot of people is whether the President of South Africa will resign or he will decide to fight what is ahead of, what is in front of him. So these are the two issues that I'll be pondering at. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So now the first thing, if the President of the Republic of South Africa is to, according to my view and the way I see things, I don't think the President of South Africa will resign, taking into consideration the events that we have seen unfolding in South Africa. I think he will actually fight to remain in power. We know, and some politicians in fact have confessed that business would love Ramaphosa to continue. And also, I'm sure a lot of political parties, for example, Gayton Mackenzie's political party, though a disappointment to many, has also, that is PA, Patriotic Alliance, its leader has indicated that they are not going to vote against Cyril Ramaphosa. The Democratic Alliance has said they are not going to do anything that violates the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. But remember, Helen Zille had previously said part of their agreement was actually to vote with the ANC even on Phala matters, as long as there is no new evidence that will surface. So we wait to see. And today I understand the President of South Africa was meeting a group of individuals such as the ANC Secretary General and also the lawyers of, and the lawyer that is Advocate Mugai Toby. There is a journalist in South Africa that I saw him reporting that there was such a meeting, a lengthy meeting. It took a long time. And if it was a matter of the president resigning, I don't think there was the need to bring lawyers and to be engaged in a long discussion. I strongly believe that Cyril Ramaphosa was sitting in that particular meeting alongside his lawyers and also some party members of the African National Congress, definitely to deliberate on the way forward. I don't expect him to resign. I expect him to actually fight this. He would not actually give up without fighting. If that was the case, we could have heard that the president has resigned. It wouldn't have taken all this long. So what do we expect him to announce tonight. I think we expect him to announce that the process of, he will allow the due process of Parliament. Remember, now the institution, and also in the meeting that Ramaphosa had today with the lawyer, it included also the Speaker of Parliament. So you can see that a Speaker of Parliament is not supposed to be meeting on a meeting that decides the strategy for the president. So we await to see if he will announce that he will be fighting, he will fight rather than actually giving up on this matter. Definitely, the Speaker of Parliament would be told what to do and how to actually act going forward, would be given instructions by the presidents as well as the African National Congress. And I strongly believe even some political parties within the government of national unity, economically, they have been doing well, not so bad, especially in terms of, you look at the South African currency, it has been performing well at the moment. I'm sure the business would love, they were enjoying the current environment, though to South Africans, highest level of unemployment, and also a lot of people believe that Ramaphosa has, some answers to give to the South Africans regarding how he actually handled the Phala matter, especially during the COVID, violating some, allegedly violating some protocols of COVID, and also the way he handled the matter, instructing his security aides to actually deal. There is a lot as exposed by other Fraser in this whole issue. And what has made the issues also more complicated are the revelations that have been made by the Speaker of former Speaker of Parliament, Mapisa Ngagula. I listened partly to the interview that she did, which was actually aired today by Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. A lot of explosive, how actually Fikile Mbalula actually manipulated the processes of the parliament and undermined the role of the then Speaker of Parliament. Of course, being a deployee of the African National Congress, it meant that the Secretary General of the African National Congress was actually higher in terms of command than the Speaker of the National Assembly. As much as they may be speakers of the National Assembly, it must be understood and underscored that they are coming from a political party, and political interest will always take a center stage. So in my view, I think I don't see Cyril Ramaphosa that will actually resign without a fight. They will try to fight this matter. They will try to do everything possible to comply with the Constitutional Court judgment. They will interpret it in their own way to such a scenario that the president continues being the president while the process unfolds. And obviously already political parties like Patriotic Alliance, they have already thrown their weight behind President Cyril Ramaphosa. And we may see, as long as Ramaphosa is still in charge at the moment, as long as there is no conference of the African National Congress that will elect a new leadership, whereby there will be a new leadership in the African National Congress, and also an old leadership within the government. In such a scenario, provided who takes over post Cyril Ramaphosa, on whether that person still, is a loyalist of the current sitting president or not, then there was, the odds for him not to survive politically were going to be higher. So he is banking on the fact that he is still the president of the African National Congress for now, and maybe they may try to push the process fast before there is any conference of the African National Congress, because post the conference of the African National Congress, if Cyril Ramaphosa would still be president and this process would still be ongoing, then it would be done with him. So I predict that he would not resign, and I predict that this Phala matter, I know a lot of people. The reality of the matter is that the president of South Africa, there are many questions regarding Phala. And the question is also if he is to take the route of complying with the Constitutional Court ruling of South Africa, it means that the president would actually subject himself to examination. He would have to be examined by deployees of various political parties. It means that individuals such as Arthur Fraser, they would be summoned by the Parliament, the National Assembly of the Republic of South Africa to also come and give testimonies. And also the workers who actually stole, individuals who stole the money at Phala farm, they may also be summoned, and also security details who were involved in trying to deal with this particular matter may also be called. So there is a lot, in my view, that is at stake, especially if also it is to take the route of fighting this matter, particularly if the process is not manipulated, if the ANC does not abuse its power to manipulate the process as they did before, and we expect a lot of drama. And I must attest to you that media outlets and political analysts will have hard work, a lot of work to do. But anyway, having said, I think he would not resign. There is also a low probability that to avert embarrassment on this matter, he may resign. But either way, if he resigns, the process will still unfold. And there is high probability that because in the report that was done by the panel, they predicted that there may be prima facie evidence on the president of the Republic of South Africa, and even the Constitutional Court actually noted that. So if the Parliament, through its process, indeed, and also remember, there will be cross-examination, there will be testimonies that would be said under oath in the Parliament of the Republic of South Africa, and certain entities or individuals during the process, after actually hearing numerous details under oath, he may find himself also being having to be subjected to the courts, to be criminally prosecuted. As Julius Malema predicted, that Cyril Ramaphosa may, like the former president Jacob Zuma, find himself in prison because the matter surrounding Phala, I'm telling you, it's far from going away, in spite of any manipulation that may be the order of the day. That is my view. Thank you very much for watching us. If for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Oganqobu is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you more